Hi guys, it's Lorna again. This video is about Kindle Unlimited, or also known as Kindle Direct Publishing versus publishing everywhere else. This is to help out authors that are new to the industry to get a basic understanding of what the differences are, and to help you know which way to choose between Kindle Unlimited and publishing on any and every other publishing site. Publishing everywhere is just that. You can publish your digital book on publishing websites such as Amazon, Google Play, Apple, Barnes & Noble, Nook, Smashwords, and the list goes on. There is no real word count for your book. Restrictions are, with most book websites, you must meet the criteria. And in saying that, what I mean is, like, you can't have graphic abuse or torture in the books. If there's mention of violence or anything that could trigger someone to be upset, then there needs to be a warning in the description. Your book goes through an approval stage on any publishing format before it goes up on the site. If it does not meet the criteria, you'll receive an email notifying you of the reasons why it was not approved. You will either fix it or withdraw it. Also, when the book goes up for pre-order, changes cannot be made or your account will be blocked from pre-ordering ability for a year. So this means authors, if you're using a publisher, please make sure that all the changes you want made to your book before it goes on pre-order. Because otherwise, if you try to make changes, then you'll be banned for a year, which not only affects you as an author, it affects all the other authors that work with the same publisher. Once your book's up on the site, then the sales are generated through self-promotion, online book promoter, or ads you pay for on those publishing sites. There's also BookBub and Goodreads, but see my other videos on those. Okay, you also can advertise your books on your site, but you must check with your publisher first, because a lot of publishers have restrictions on publishing elsewhere. For example, I can post and sell signed copies of my books, but I can't put the digital copy up there. That's due to the fact that the publisher that I use still owns the rights to my book. The disadvantage is if you don't have the funds to pay for promotion, then you spend a lot of time self-promoting. And this can be done successfully through social media. See my other videos on social media, they'll help you there. But you may not make the money you are hoping for if that's something that you worry about. The more sites you have your book on, the more money you lose in paying their royalties. What I mean by that is, for example, Amazon. Amazon will pay 70% royalties to you. So you're losing 30%. And this applies to most of the publishing websites, that it'll be about 60 to 70%. So if you add that up, each site, say they keep 30% of your sales on your ebook, then that's 30% across, say, 6 sites. That's a lot of revenue lost. But you have to weigh up the differences, which I'll get to in a minute. Now, take into account Amazon if you're using a publisher, pay 70% to your publisher, and then your publisher will pay you 70%. So really do the research before putting your book up on a site. It's not to say having your book on as many sites as possible is going to hurt sales. Just you need to be aware of the revenue lost for each site you sign up for. Investigate how popular is that site. Will it reach a broader market to your book? Will your book reach the target market you want? Will it help you bring in more fans? And there are more questions you should be asking yourself before putting the book on their site. If you have a publisher, they take the headache on for you. And if they are great like Hydra, they'll talk the options through with you before going ahead. But always remember to ask the questions. Also, sites like Apple do not allow links within your book. So no self-promoting is allowed through Apple Books. This kind of restrictions or limits you need to be aware of before signing up and have your book on their website. And remember, if you don't have a book on places, you don't have to have a book on places like the Apple Store, because Apple have an app for Kindle reading as well as other types of reading. Now, Kindle Unlimited and Kindle Direct Publishing. The first downside is, yes, you are exclusive to Amazon Unlimited to have your digital book published. You still can have your book in paperback format on Amazon, and you can purchase copies so that you can do personalised book signing. But you won't be able to put your book in bookstores or other sites like Apple or Barnes & Noble as a digital book. The positive is you make revenue from the pages that are read and the number of times your book is read. Now, this can make you a lot of money, especially if there is a lot of pages in your book. But don't be fooled in thinking of stuffing your book with dribble, because you might get the reads to start with, but you won't get the followers coming back and reading or purchasing your future work. With Kindle Unlimited, you sign up for a 90-day minimum duration with your book before you can remove it from Kindle Unlimited. Now, 3 months might sound like a long time, but if you want to trial the service, it will give you an excellent chance to see what the stats are like and access the service and assess that the service is right for you. As always, traditional, digital and Kindle Unlimited are good. The more good quality books you have out, the more money you make. With Kindle Unlimited, you can still promote, but readers see Kindle Unlimited as free books, and this draws the attention to your work. Now, on a personal note, I am putting my next book, Letters to Emma, up on Kindle Unlimited after talking with my publisher and seeing how it goes. Now, I'll keep you posted. In 3 months' time, I'll let you know how it went using Kindle Unlimited. Bye.